Coach O, how you doing today? Appreciate you coming by. You went to the Wolfpack Invitational, kind of the start of the season. Tell me about your team and how you played.
I was pleased with our performance. It was a tough tournament for us. We had the conference champion Nevada hosting, and then another good team, UC Davis, and then we brought 8 guys. So overall, really pleased with how our guys competed.
You had a couple freshmen that won their draws. I know maybe lower draws, but you're still winning tennis.
Yeah, we had 3 freshmen. AJ Moore got to the finals of his draw and had a tough match in the finals. But overall, he was 2-1 in singles, and he swept doubles with Urgent Kirsten. They won the number 2 draw. So AJ was 5-1. Philip Deaton had a great tournament. He was 3-0 in his draw. And coming off the Metro tournament, I thought this was a really good performance by Philip to gain some confidence. Playing against some conference opponents. So he had some good wins. And then Jack Brown also played Metro last weekend, and he really improved this weekend and went 3-0 in singles. So those were the freshman results.
Overall, though, just getting on the court, getting some wins, and getting some play under you, that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah, it was the first opportunity for a lot of our upperclassmen. So Urgent Kirsten, it was his first experience as a sophomore playing, and leading role for us. He played the number 1 line and got as close as you can to win the whole tournament. Lost 7-6 in the third to Nevada's number 1 player in the finals of his draw. So he played fantastic, again winning the doubles with number 2 line with AJ Moore. Nick Vroman had a really good tournament, went 2-1 at the number 2 position, and then Justin Waldman had a really good win the first day and played well all weekend, lost 2-3 setters. But those returners also did really well for us.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And now an even bigger event, you could say. 10 teams coming here. It's the Air Force Academy. It's the annual Bedford Cup in the mountains. Tell me maybe some of the teams that are coming in, what you'd like to see.
We have a strong tournament. It's the strongest field we've ever had for the Bedford Cup. We have 10 teams total, all from our region, highlighted by Utah, who is a NCAA team last year. They actually won a round in the NCAA tournament. They're fantastic. Denver's bringing their full squad, a really, really strong team this year. Weber State, Idaho, New Mexico State, us, BYU. It's going to be a really, really good tournament. We're going to have up to 64 players total, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a lot of matches. Guys should get 4 singles, up to 4 singles matches and up to 4 doubles matches over the weekend.
With such good teams coming in, what do you tell your group? I mean, this is like, because again, it's not really team tennis. It's mostly singles and doubles that you're just playing to win. What do you tell them?
It's the same thing we told them last weekend. Is we're trying to get our guys' confidence going into the spring season. And so these are regional and conference opponents that we'll see again in a couple weeks at regionals, or a lot of these teams will play in the spring. And so we're seeing some opponents that we'll have matchups against. But really it's about our guys coming out of the summer, working on the things, the 2 or 3 things that they want to improve on, and just building from last week's tournament. So it's a really good opportunity to put themselves in pressure situations to see how they perform. I saw as a team we improved a lot this past weekend at Nevada versus our first tournament in Metro. And so we want to see that same level of improvement this week at Bedford.
Coach O, thanks for the time. Have fun this weekend.
Thanks, Brian.